Welcome to video 3 in this special video series where you get to look over my shoulder and watch me wholesale this house in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. On the part 1 video, I explained exactly how I found and analyzed the deal. On the part 2 video, I showed how I negotiated and secured the contract with the seller. Now, if you missed either of those videos, stop right now, go back and watch them, then come back to this video. I'll put the playlist link to the video series in the description below. We left off on video 2 where I secured the deal for $170,000 and opened escrow with a local title company. On this part 3 video, I'm going to show you how I found and secured the buyer and closed the deal for a $10,000 profit. So the next step in the wholesale process is to create the marketing package to take the deal to potential cash buyers. Now, to really up your game, create a wholesaler website where you can showcase your deals with information and a photo gallery, etc. And Flipster comes with a professional custom website with a built-in opt-in so cash buyers can join your list, and those new buyers are automatically added to your contacts database in Flipster. It's super user-friendly and easy to add new deals, and best of all, the site is clean and modern and professional. Right from here, you can send your deal directly to cash buyers, or you can post the link on Facebook investor groups as well. If you're unfamiliar with Flipster, it's the #1 deal management system to help you organize, streamline, and automate all of the steps to wholesaling and flipping houses. To learn more and see it in action, just go to joinflipster.com. Next, it's time to find a cash buyer. Now, if you're new to wholesaling, you may be thinking, well, I don't know any cash buyers, or I don't yet have a list of cash buyers. Let me show you why that doesn't matter. I actually found and wholesaled this deal to a buyer I didn't know and wasn't on my list. Now, if you were to handpick the ideal, most perfect cash buyer for your deal, who would it be? It would be a local active investor who is fixing and flipping houses in the same area or neighborhood as your deal. Why? Because all fix and flippers love to do repeat deals in the same neighborhoods. So we're going to find and contact flippers actively doing deals in that area. I call this the neighborhood flipper method. One way to find these flippers is right in Flipster. Under step 5 in the workflow, click Cash Buyer Leads. Then put in the zip code and click Cash Buyers and zoom into the area where your deal is located. From here, you can research who the investors are in that area. Now, one tip is to contact the listing agent who represented the flipper when they sold it, rather than contact the flipper directly. The reason is because the agent is easy to find, it's right on Zillow or Redfin, and the agent will be motivated to bring your deal to their investor because they're bringing value to that investor, and if their flipper buys it, the agent gets another property to sell. So following the neighborhood flipper method, I called about 4 or 5 agents. Take a listen to one of the calls so that you can see what this looks like.
Yes.
Hi, Scott. I was the one that texted you. My name's Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi. I saw that you were the listing agent on Englehart, and that looked like a flip.
Yes.
Great. Yeah, I've got a property nearby there that I'm looking to sell that I think would be a good deal for a flipper. So I'm wondering if your investor might be looking for another deal.
He's always looking. Is it a home that you own? Or?
Well, I'm an investor too. I flip a lot of properties in Oakland and Macomb. I've got it under contract to purchase right now, but I've just got a lot going on, and I'm just looking for an investor I could pass it off to for a few dollars. You know, I just assigned my contract to another investor.
Gotcha. What city is it in?
It's St. Clair Shores. It's on Mauer Street. Yeah, it's a great bricker, basement, garage, good bones, you know, pretty cosmetic, refinished wood floors, paint, you know. It does have a basement issue. It's a block foundation, and so it's got some wet wall issue, but I've got a really good basement guy I've used for 10, 15 years. He came and gave me a bid to do the straps and the whole 9 yards to fix it. That's why I was able to get such a great deal on it. I can let it go for about 180, and I think back end on that's probably close to 3 over there. There's a flip 1 street away that just sold for 320.
Okay. Send me the details. Is there a lockbox on it, or you said you haven't bought it yet?
No, I just have it under contract. It was listed. Seller is super motivated. He's in a nursing home, so I got it for a great deal, but it was a listed property. If you want to get in there, I can get that set up.
We'll always take a look. I mean, he's pretty sharp, and he watches his margins pretty closely. So, but he'd like to take a look. I just sold Englehart. I got another one we're closing in a couple weeks in St. Clair Shores. He does a lot. He does quite, and he's from St. Clair Shores. Very familiar with the area, so If you want to send me the details, I'd love to get into it. Doesn't hurt to take a look.
You know, I'm just calling a handful of flippers that I've seen in the neighborhood, like nearby, within a mile probably. If I find somebody that wants it, great. If not, then I'll just buy it and rehab it. It's a great little flip, though. If I can pass it off for a few bucks, I will. I got a lot going on.
Right. I mean, do you mind me asking what you got it under contract for?
170.
Okay. So quick 10 grand. Not terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious.
If I can get 10 and let it go, I will. If not, I'll just buy it and do it.
Gotcha. Okay. My guy, he's from there. He knows. St Clair Shores. This couldn't have been a better city for you to call me on because, you know, he'll know pretty quickly. So I just sent you the address. And again, just know that I've got it under contract for 170, looking to pass it off to your guy for 180 if he wants it. Closing's in like 30 days, you know. If you want to, I'll send you my basement guy that did the bid for the repair. I'll take a contact as well. And we use another company that they do the helical piers. They do all types of foundation stuff. More of the block walls at the basement floor.
Yeah, you know how it is. The water's coming in through the grout lines. So it's just that typical Michigan soggy basement issue that scares away buyers and everybody, but it's pretty easy to fix when you do it right.
Right.
There's plenty of comps at $235 a foot. So this thing's $1,250. So that puts it up there at $290, $300, I bet you. It's a pretty street too, nice neighborhood, you know, tree line, brick homes. It's everything I would want in a flip.
Okay.
Appliances included.
Sounds good. He's driving home from Chicago, so I'll give him a call.
It's vacant, so it'd be easy to get you in there. I just would have to, you know, make sure we schedule it is all. It's on a lockbox, it's vacant, so it's easy to get in there.
Gotcha.
Well, how soon could you let me know? Because I do have a few other people interested.
He'll be back. I've known him for 17 years. He's very, I mean, I don't know if you'd want to meet him there or if to go in and take a peek. I mean.
The reason why I'm calling you and not him is because I can create a relationship with you ongoing. You might know other investors. I'll let you handle him. You'll get another listing is why I'm thinking, you know, you'd be interested in helping along. But no, I don't need to. As long as you and I are dealing with each other straight, that's fine. Gotcha.
Okay. I'll let you know. I'll at least shoot you a text. He might not even want to look at it. I have no idea. Sometimes he jumps and other times he's in a decent position right now to cash it out. I mean, there's no issue as far as that goes, as far as, you know, having the funds available to purchase. So that's not a problem, but it's just a matter of what he sees and if the numbers work. So sounds good. I'll be in touch with you here shortly and just I'll let you know something.
Okay. Sounds good, Scott.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yep. Talk to you soon.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
So notice how I positioned myself. I have a deal under contract to purchase and I have a lot going on. I'm calling to see if your flipper might be looking for another deal. If he's interested, I would pass the deal off to him. He can get it for $180,000. Now, once you get interest from an agent, you can have them go and see the property. But another strategy I like to do is an investor open house. Choose a time and a date. Invite everyone you speak to come to that open house at the same time to see the property. Also reach out to all of the local investor Facebook groups and invite them as well. When we did the open house for my deal, we had a big turnout, and one of the local investors we contacted just went pending on one of his flips in the area and was actively looking for his next deal. He came to the open house, ran his numbers, and that same day he reached out to me that he wanted to buy and would gladly pay $180,000. By the way, there's a faster way to find a cash buyer. I'll be your buyer. I have systems and capital in place, and I'm always looking for good deals that I can fix and flip, and I'll pay you $10,000 for every deal you find that meets my criteria. If that sounds exciting, go to my10kcheck.com to register for a free training to learn all the details. So going back to the workflow in Flipster, step 6 is the assignment contract. Now I quickly filled it out. I sent it to my buyer via email for electronic signature. In the assignment, I put that he was to pay a $5,000 non-refundable deposit, which he agreed to do. Once he signed, I forwarded the executed assignment to title, and the buyer wired the $5,000 earnest money to title. So now title had the original contract for $170,000 and my assignment contract for $180,000. And at that point, my buyer asked if we could close sooner than 30 days, which the seller was more than happy to do, so we moved up to closing about 2 weeks and just closed. On the closing, the cash buyer came with $180,000 cash plus closing fees. $170,000 of that, less closing fees, commissions, and payoffs, went to the seller as per the original contract, and I walked away with a $10,000 wholesale profit. And that's how it's done. So to recap this deal, using Flipster, I found this deal with the on-market deal finder tool. I used the comps and deal analyzer to come up with my buy price. I called the agent and made an offer for $170,000 using the Flipster offer sheet and proof of funds. Then using Flipster's website, I created a marketing link for my deal and used Flipster to find local active cash buyers, and one of them wanted my deal for $180,000. Using the assignment in Flipster, I locked up my buyer and closed for a $10,000 profit. And all of that took no more than a few hours of my time. Now, if you think that's brilliant, leave a comment and say, Jerry, you are a flipping genius. But here's the thing. Anyone can do a deal and make $10,000 following the steps I outlined in this 3-part video series. The key is to do it again and again consistently, and that's why it's important to have good processes and a good management system to keep you on track and organized, and that's why I developed Flipster, an all-inclusive system that has all of the tools you need to wholesale and flip houses over and over on autopilot. So next, I want you to watch a video that walks you through and explains all of the features and benefits of Flipster and how it can literally allow you to do 5 or more deals per month like clockwork. Watch that now, and I'll see you on the next video.